Now this caught me off guard. Drake might have just lined Kendrick up without even realizing it. And no, this ain't some bar for bar rap beef. This go way deeper. We talking about a situation that could cross from online clownery to real life consequences. The kind of crash out energy that ain't gonna end on Twitter, all centered around one single man, Top 5. That's right, the dude Drake once called Top 5, might be the same one to drag him into a RICO case. And right next to them, DJ Akademiks, cheerleading it all from his gaming chair like it's just content, not consequences. Now, if you think this is just another hip-hop drama, strap in, because the deeper we go, the more twisted this gets. Why is Drake still standing beside a dude who beat an unalive case off a technicality? Why is Ak platforming him like he the second coming of Tupac? And how the hell did it all start from a picture of a shirtless teenager at an OVO basketball game? Yeah, that's where we headed. So let's break this down from the jump. Akademiks built his entire empire off other people's pain. That's just facts. The man started by documenting the violence in Chicago like it was reality TV. Then he boosted his platform by riding shotgun with 6ix9ine, another chaos magnet who had real street beefs but no sense of when to stop. Now in 2025, he running the exact same playbook, but this time with way more on the line. He gave Top 5 a dude fresh out after skating an unalive charge, a bigger mic and a louder speaker. Ak ain't just reporting the news no more. He making it, stirring it, then laughing from a distance like nothing and no one can touch him. But before we get into the danger he's fueling, let's talk about who Top 5 really is. This ain't no misunderstood artist. This a man who was arrested back in 2021 for accessory to unalive after a 23-year-old student became Swiss cheese in a parking lot. The victim wasn't in no gang, wasn't affiliated with nothing, just a regular dude trying to get home with some pizza. And Top 5, he was connected to the hit. The Crown upgraded his charges to first-degree unalive and said he was hiding out in LA. But the wildest part, while on the run, this man was doing IG lives, shooting music videos in jail, and flexing like his case was a joke. Fast forward to 2024, Top 5 gets released, beat the charge off what's called a stay of prosecution. Basically means the case is on pause, but the prosecutors got until September 2025 to bring it back. If they don't, he walks for good. And the first thing this man does after getting out, hops on a stream with Akademiks and starts threatening Kendrick Lamar, literally. No exaggeration. First week out and he's online saying Kendrick can't step foot in Toronto. Then he said him and Drake gonna do a podcast where they break down every frame of Not Like Us and track everybody that appeared in the video like it's a damn mission briefing. Now this where Drake's role gets real suspect. Let's rewind. Back in 2013, Top 5, who was around 14 years old at the time, says he met Drake at an OVO bounce basketball tournament, took his shirt off. Drake jumped in a picture with him, and from that moment on, they've been tight. Drake shouted him out in Grammys in 2016. He supported his music, but it goes deeper than that. During Top 5's Unalive trial, dude wasn't just another name on a song. Drake allegedly paid his lawyer fees. So wait, think about that. Drake, one of the richest, most powerful artists in the world, dropped money to help a crash dummy beat an unalive rap. Even wilder, before the money hit, Top 5 was in jail bashing OVO. Said they left him out to rot. Said OVO beat him up in jail, didn't cover no legal fees. He was dragging Drake's name. Then suddenly, the cash comes through and it's big bro this, big bro that. Man flipped faster than a Wendy's fry cook. The loyalty ain't even loyalty, it's opportunism. And Drake, he's letting it happen. But Top 5 ain't content with just freedom. He want war. He wants clout. He wants to inherit Drake's beef with Kendrick like it's a family heirloom. Soon as he got out, he jumped on stream talking crazy. Kendrick ain't safe. Metro ain't safe. The weekends people got pressed in LA. And every time he says something wild, Akademiks is right there on stream, hyping him up like it's WWE. This ain't no accident, this is calculated. Akademiks knows exactly what he's doing. He pushes Top 5 to say reckless things. He throws bait in conversations like, yo, Kendrick performing that diss in Toronto, you cool with that? Then he sits back and lets Top 5 talk crazy, threatening rappers, bragging about homework on music video cameos, even implying he'll retaliate if Kendrick steps foot in the 6. And Akademiks just grinning behind his mic, eating it up for content. And it ain't just us that noticed. Wack 100 came out and straight warned Drake, said he needs to get away from Top 5 immediately. Wack flashed a hard drive live on stream, and said it contains evidence that could put both of them in serious legal trouble. Said Drake's attachment to Top 5 could drag him into a full-blown RICO case, and Wack ain't exactly soft-spoken. When he says something gonna crash out, it's probably already halfway crashed. So what Drake do with that warning? Ignored it. Showed up in public with Top 5 again like none of this matters. Like he ain't hearing the alarms. Like he forgot what happened when 6ix9ine started dragging names into dangerous mess. But it don't end there. Nah, it gets worse. Cause Akademiks didn't just report on Top 5's post-prison antics. He signed him, gave him a platform, claimed he dropped $5 million to lock him in with Academy Records. Whether that number real or not, the cosign is real. Now Top 5 has an even bigger stage to say dumber, wilder things, and he using it, talking about Switch Cheese and Kendrick, claiming he can't walk around Toronto without protection, even teasing that he and Drake were supposed to do a podcast together dissecting the Not Like Us video. This ain't trolling no more. This is reckless. This is evil energy being amplified by people who think consequences only apply to other folks. Drake got more to lose than anybody. His freedom, his career, his legacy, and he's still hugging up to the one man who could ruin it all with a single stream. And Akademiks, just like with 6ix9ine, he gonna post the drama, push the beef, eat off the views, and act shocked when someone actually get hurt. And just when you think this circus couldn't pack in more clowns, here come Kanye West sliding in like he ain't been wilding out on every timeline already. First, he beefing with Top 5, calling him a glazer, saying he tried to extort him, airing out their DMs. Then boom, a few days later, they cool. Now ye out here saying he sees God in Top 5, told him, I see potential in you, and even hinted at bringing him on stage with Drake at Wireless Festival. Like what? Bruh, this is the most unholy alliance hip-hop ever seen. You got one man fresh off an unalive case, another one allegedly paying for the lawyer to beat that case, and now Kanye out here trying to sprinkle gospel dust on top of it like that'll fix the optics. Make it make sense. All this while Akademiks just sitting in the cut, playing Puppet Master, feeding everybody lines and collecting clips for his YouTube thumbnails.
But all that mess, that's just internet static. The real problem? It's about to hit the streets. Because Kendrick Lamar, the main one they keep throwing jabs at, he's coming to Wacky, Shas Toronto. Not the gram, not the group chat. Savta, real life. Now if you've been keeping track, Top 5 has been talking greasy about Kendrick for months, threatened him multiple times on live streams, told Akademiks flat out that Kendrick wouldn't be able to leave Toronto without a police escort, that he got homework on Kendrick's video and who appeared in it, called Metro Boomin and the Weeknd's teams targets. Like this not subliminals. These are blatant old threats while on record. And every time he say something wild, Akademiks just keeps egging it on. Yo, I heard Kendrick shooting a Canada version of Not Like Us. What if he performs it at Rogers Center? Like bro, he wants this man to snap. It's like he trying to orchestrate a moment that'll blow up on every blog. But here's the thing, Kendrick ain't new to this. He been moving silent, calculated, mature. But that don't mean the people around him won't react when that disrespect crosses a line. And we not even talking bars no more. We talking actual safety concerns, real tension building up around a show that's supposed to be about art. Top 5 went so far as to say, if Kendrick comes to Toronto and leaves without a police escort, I'll quit rap. Man bet his whole fake career on trying to block Kendrick from touching the city. That's how obsessed he is. Meanwhile, Akademiks just smiling, hyping him up like a damn supervillain, teasing that Kendrick won't be walking around CN Tower, stopping at New Ho King for some fried rice, maybe even dropping by Drake's block for fun. And Top 5, he answers every joke with threats. Said, I'ma give Kendrick something better than fried rice. Bruh, what you even mean by that? Nah, we know what you mean. You just trying to hide it behind fake punchlines and jokey tones, but the energy behind it, that's real. That's sinister, and it gets worse. They dragged in Kendrick's affiliates. Top 5 started dissing Hit J3, a close homie of Kendrick's, talking like he the reason Top 5 got locked again in January 2025 for that firearms investigation. Said he was FaceTiming with J3, and next thing you know, the cops was back at his door. Akademiks even pushed that narrative, saying J3 might have snitched without saying the word, just planting seeds of chaos like always. But real ones see through it. Even J3 said straight up, if it was smoke, we keep it in the streets. I don't record calls. I ain't on that clown time. Still, it ain't stopped the damage. A few weeks later, Top 5 back on live streams with Akademiks, out of jail again, threatening the same people, making the same comments, acting like jail was just a timeout. And you gotta ask, how the hell he keep getting out? Who paying the lawyer this time? Drake again? Cause after Top 5 got out, the first thing he posted was a pic with his lawyer, tagging Drake like, shout out to Big Bro for the lawyer fees. And again, that raised all types of questions, cause the cousin of the Galpo victim from that 2021 Unalive, he posted too, said he felt punched in the stomach, said his baby cousin died outside his house for nothing. And now Drake out here bankrolling the guy accused of doing it. That man said, we all used to look up to you, Drake. What the fuck is this? Man, you can't even defend that. There's no PR team on earth that can clean that one up. Drake saying Kendrick's lyrics compromise his safety while he out here cutting checks for somebody threatening Kendrick on camera. That's not just tone deaf, that's dangerous. In Top 5, the same guy who told cameras he was gonna move positive after jail, the same guy who stood outside court talking about peace and unity, got on stream that same night saying Metro Boomin can't come to the city, that Kendrick gon' get homework done on him, and that he already knew who was in the video. That's the positivity? Word? And let's talk about how he bragged about jail. Man said he had phones, side-fit weapons, and such cheeseburgers in his cell. Thanked the guards for looking out. Even flexed that correctional officers gave him cell phones. This man not only got out, but mocked the system that let him out. Said he made $10 million since jail and been living good. Meanwhile, the victim's family trying to figure out why justice got left on red. Now look, court said his lyrics and social posts weren't enough to convict. But guess what? The Crown still has until September 2025 to bring that trial back. That's why this man acting reckless online is a massive mistake. And if prosecutors catch him slipping even a little, he back inside. Yet here we are, Akademiks still giving him screen time, still asking wild questions, still encouraging him to go at Kendrick like this all a joke. But it ain't a joke, cause when Kendrick touches that stage in Toronto, if even all one more thing goes sideways, we all gonna look back at this moment and realize it ain't Kendrick that started it. It was Top 5, it was Akademiks, and maybe it was Drake too. See, Akademiks like to play neutral, act like he just commenting, just reacting. But the way he be throwing bait, laughing after every threat, getting that evil little giggle when Top 5 say some wild shot, that ain't just entertainment, that's instigation. That's evil energy masked as clout chasing. It's the exact same play he ran with 6ix9ine. Push the beef, get the views, hide behind a screen when it explodes. But this time, the stakes feel different. Kendrick not gonna react online. He's not gonna clap back with memes. But if this disrespect keeps going, and someone really try him when he steps into that city, it won't be a rap beef no more. It'll be headlines. So to Drake, this your crash dummy? This who you handing the keys to? This the legacy you willing to protect? Cause Top 5 ain't just wildin', he's pulling you into it. And to Akademiks, keep laughing, but don't be surprised when the day comes where you gotta step out from behind that mic and answer for the chaos you caused. This ain't content, this ain't trolling. This could be blood on the streets and your fingerprints all over the keyboard. Let's just hope nobody gotta learn the hard way.